John Milton ad Patrem, Episode 8. Carmina rega le sepulas ornara solebant, cum non dum luxus vastae quemenso orago, noto gulet modico spumabat coina li io, tum demore se dens festad convivi avates, aescule intensos redemitus ab arbora crines, hero quac tu simitandaque gesta canebat. Notice a number of elisions here. Vastae quem, gulai et, festad, asculein tonsos, and hero quac, one in every line except the first. Milton continues with his theme. The Carmina, the poems, solebant, were accustomed to grace, to adorn, the regale sepulas, the banquets that were royal or kingly. This is a feminine plural accusative. So long as, cum non dum, while not yet, or so long as, luxus, there's one subject, and virago is the second. So long as extravagance and the boundless, unmeasured, immensa, that's what that means, the immeasured appetite, gulai vastae, of enormous gluttony, nota, was known. But of course, non dum, so long as it was not yet known. In other words, while people were not overindulging in food and beverage, poetry was central to banquets and feasts. This is his claim. And modica lio, and the table, the dinner, koina, this is an alternative spelling of cana, and the meal, spumabat, was foaming. This is a first conjugation verb, spumo, spumare, and here it is in the third singular imperfect indicative active. And the table was foaming up with modico lio, a modest or temperate amount of lias. Lias is another name for Bacchus, god of wine. Here he is in the portrayal of Caravaggio from 1594, looking rather sickly. He was not modicus lias at this point. Then, at that time, this answers the cum, according to custom de more, while seated at the happy tables, festad convivia, the prophet, what would he do? The poet, prophet, poeta is another common term. The vates is moreover redimitus, bound or wreathed around, with respect to his intonsos crines, this is a middle participle, I believe, with respect to his unshorn, unshaven hair, or unshorn locks, you might say, wreathed round in his unshorn locks, aesculea ab arbora, from the oaken tree. Aesculea is an adjective which refers especially to an Italian oak. So then, as a poet, he's been decorated with garlands. He has on his brows these signs of his poetic skill and glory. What then does he do? Canebat. He was singing. According to custom, sitting the vates redimitus with his unshorn locks from the oak of Italy, ab arbor aesculea, he began to sing, or he was singing. This is third singular, imperfect, indicative, and active. Perhaps we could take it as an inceptive. Imperfect. He began to sing two things, at least thus far. The deeds of heroes, this is a fourth declension accusative, actus, and their doings that were imitanda, worthy of emulation. They ought to be emulated. This is a gerundive modifying gesta, which is itself an adjective from the verb gero, and it's here being used as a substantive.